Cats have the ability to learn new things. In fact, due to their social nature, cats tend to adopt the behaviors of the human companion in the household. One of the things your cat may adopt is the ability to speak English. Really, teaching cats English. So, can you teach your cat to speak English? The answer to this question is yes. You can train your cat to speak English. However, this is not exactly an easy task, but is not only amusing, but also helpful when it comes to bonding with him. You will be establishing a common method of communication between you two. Well, we're not talking about speaking fluent English, but then he should understand what you are saying. Talking is a bit complex for them. I mean, what most cats will do is mimic the words that come out of your mouth. And because he can hear it every other day, you might find your kitty actually repeating the same words you say each day. But you see, this is not exactly how cats learn. In fact, research has it that most cats will learn actions faster than words. Normally, your cat will always adopt the language that you address them in. However, they will get the basic words. For instance, if you say goodbye to your cat, he might learn to say it back over time. They may learn the names of the family members too. Having your cat start speaking English is not only fun, but it will make it easy for you two to communicate with each other. However, this is not an easy task, even though it is going to be transforming. You will have to monitor your cat and target the time he is most receptive. Generally, cats may not have a long attention span, and so spare a few minutes each day to train him. You should have him well fed in order to avoid distractions during this time so that you can have his attention. Teaching them sit. In order to train your cat to sit, get the treat on a training stick and raise the stick over his nose. Usually cats observe everything before they get to feed in it. He will sniff the treat, but do not let him have it. The goal is to have your cat's attention. Command your cat to sit as you move the treat behind his head, which will force him to sit. Immediately his bottom is well tucked and he is in a sitting position, give him the treat or pet him. This will reinforce the training by associating the command with a positive outcome. Teaching them hello. As a way to say hello to you, he will raise his tail and even meow at you. When he does so, reply directly to him and say hello every time. With every meow your cat gives you, greet him with a hello. Once he learns how to say it back, always reward him with a treat or pet him. You can also use words like good job or simply yes. This will be affirmative to your cat and thus reinforce training. Teaching them come. The trick to getting your kitten speaking English is to associate it with something nice. For instance, when you come home from work, there's usually so much excitement between the two of you. Sometimes your cat will pace around the house in efforts to contain his excitement. Look at him and command him to come to you. You can use a training stick for this kind of training. When he finally obeys, always pet him, or you can alternatively initiate play. This way, your cat will gradually learn that come is meant to get his attention during play. We're not going to lie, it's tough teaching a cat English, but it's totally doable if you have the patience and understanding how it's done. A cat speaking English is not only amusing, but it's also easy to live with. You will be able to bond with him as you spend time training. We encourage you to check out our site for more helpful cat training tips. You'll also find great resources there too. Thanks for watching, and if you like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.